Hello. How y'all doing this fine evening? Ooh, forgot. Be right back.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down.
Getting pretty warm. Oh man, the internet's dropping again. That's not good.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
But it's very sad. We'll see how far we can get to being okay with the stream quality. But alright. So once you click out, it's having trouble selecting a button with the controller. I don't know why that is. So I need to fix the enemy spawn on scene transition. Also, gotta spawn the player on the spawn point or the save point that I have. And then, as far as these goes, so far so good. Having all the abilities right now is kind of hindering my ability to like try out some random design. I just like really quickly made these just for fun, just so I have a second scene. That's nothing special. I didn't really put any consideration into like what ability works. So this is just like random things put together. So it doesn't have any significance to what it's gonna be. Just for me to just play around, get the feel for movement stuff. Feels very weird what I just did there. Anyway, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Going around. Going back. Now the menu button is also weird. Enemy. Testing health bar. Just a really quick tutorial health bar. Just made it recharge automatically, and it's not tied to any type of scripts yet. It just I'm pressing a button to decrease the health, just to see what it looks like. Another thing is when you're pausing the game. Oh, somehow it's working? Usually what's happened is like the recharge would happen even if you're paused. But now it's not. I don't know how I fixed that. Interesting. I didn't do anything special, but it was broken before. Okay, well, some random fix, I guess. Yeah, cool. I guess that was fixed by breaking out some states. So again, if I click out of it, click back in, it works. But if I go to main menu, this works fine, but then if I click out of it and click back in, now the focus is gone. I would need to do something about that. What to work on first? What should I start with? Guess gotta start thinking about how my ability will actually work out. This type of map. My goal is like having a projectile move through like here, And while I do this, it's here, like maybe I put a switch there, press a button to teleport to the projectile somehow. Then this locked door, I can pass through it, something like that. Okay, well, stop playing around. Let's get to work.
Like a symphony, and you and we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name, or you say her name?
So fading out and in does not work for some reason. So usually what's supposed to happen is once I get to a scene transition point, it's supposed to fade out and then fade in once it's loaded in here. But instead we'd see this yellow camera backdrop during transition. I don't know why that's happening. So let's look at that first. Okay, so that happens with the scene transition controller. So there's a scene control that handles the main, oh, where'd it go? Main actual transition logic, and this calls on the transition control, which is handling the fade out and in. So all these are working. I think the issue is this coroutine is not running. If it's fading in, you'll turn it on. Maybe it's because the camera's moving towards them. Do I need to undo the camera? See if this is happening. Or break there. The fade out image, the color is fade out star color. The fade out star color, I dragged it in as that color. Then what's supposed to happen is start fade out, then you set fade out to true. Then while it's still fading out to nothing, then for this one's updated. We're fading out now. Now, fade out image, the color, the alpha is less than 1. Which will be true because at this point, this alpha is 0. Then it's gonna increment the time with the fade out speed. And the fade out image colors, fade out start color. The fade out image, the color. That color. Okay, so that's fine. So it's happening and it's getting more opaque as time goes. And then while we're fading in, if the fade out color, the alpha is greater than 0, oh wait, I see something weird happening here. That's only, oh, I looked at a wrong one. No, it's right. When do we actually go back to fading in then? Hold on, let's see. So this alpha is gonna go continuously up. Boom. And this is still true. It's still happening continuously. Where am I checking for? Isn't this wrong? So we're fading out during the update. Oh, it's less than 1. Okay, that's fine. So this is gonna go up from 0 all the way through 1. And once it's fully opaque, then it sets this to false. Then it goes like here. So once that's done, this is done. And here, fading out becomes false. So now then it goes to unload the scene when you're faded out. And then you check the spawn point and then you load the scene. Okay. Now what? Where's the fade in happening? On scene loaded, once it's fully loaded, we are scene changing from door, I believe that's what we say. I think we are calling this right. Yeah, we have a reference to it in interact, so that's fine. So then that's true, so we start fading in. Do we say we must be doing it because it's gone at that point. Where do I set fade in? On scene loaded, fade in, right? Okay. Fade in. to true while fading in. It's gonna do all this stuff. After calling the start fade in, I'm gonna start the coroutine. We're gonna do it after fade in. So once this fading in is happening, that is true. So until it becomes false, we're gonna wait and do nothing. Once it finishes fading in, it's gonna set this to 0. And then once it's done, activate player controls. So maybe it's just happening too fast and I can't see. But what's happening with the camera is my question. I'm gonna make this very slow, just to see that it is happening, because I can't really see. I think I started from the wrong scene. Yep, I started from persistent scene. That's wrong. That's the script. Main menu. Okay. Try this again. A. Now I gotta get to that place. Actually, yeah, I didn't change the main menu to scene 1 through the coroutine yet, so I still can't see it actually fading. I don't think it's happening. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Here it is. Oh, here. I can't see anything. I don't think it's happening. Okay. Let me put a breakpoint. Where should I start? Probably fade out. Okay, it's ready. Whoa, why did it pop this out? That's interesting. Oh, it's happening. Through dark color image. Oh, my fill method wrong? I don't think that matters. Alpha is currently negative. Why is it negative? Okay, now it's up. Color is fine. It's gonna keep doing it. I think I did see that color, but I think camera is like going over it. Kind of stumped at this point. Maybe I need to just not show camera. Where is my tutorial project? this. I mean, the camera moving with the player is kind of cool, but not with this yellow. And it's very jarring. Oh, this is the wrong project. Oh, I don't think I have that project cloned. What if I try during the transition I disable the camera? Let's see how that works. What does it even look like? Is it gonna work? So in that case, go back to controller here. Do I even have access to the camera? Should. Whoa, what is happening? So on the fade out, I'm doing disabling player controls. Maybe I'll try to disable camera, but maybe that should be done after fade out. I think it still needs to have the camera, right? To see them, to be rendering it. I might have to Google this, see how it's supposed to be done during a transition. Unity scene fade masked by camera. Oh, there's a lot of videos. Which I don't want to do. See if there's a post that has to have those problems. Logic is to fade one to make black screen when loading a new scene, and then when new scene is loaded, fade it back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Problem is that it's just this way, just loading a new scene too fast and never fade. Yeah. Scripted test, the object. Okay, new scene, I just have a main camera injection. It's an async, so the game is going to hang until once you switch to that, it perform the scene. This has a minimum 1 second delay. Another person said, fading simple and easy, don't use lerp, use method tours, definitely don't use coroutines. Why not? What's wrong with coroutines? See my post above. Make some member variables. Interesting. Why don't I see this guy's post? Hmm. I don't think that one gives me any proper thing for me to use. What if I turn off the background color of the camera? Can I do that? No, that doesn't help me, I don't think. Wait, why did my forward button go away? I don't know how to properly ask this question. Just to see if it's working. I wonder if I can just do a dumb sleep. Unload. Load scene. When scene is fully loaded, then we're transitioning here, right? After fading in, before setting that value to... Where's the original? Hello? This Visual Studio is kind of weird. Okay, now it's strange. Okay, so we need to do this in a... Yeah, what if I just sleep for 1 second here? Then what happens? If I do that, then it's gonna call this coroutine after calling. So while this is waiting for 1 second, it's gonna call this coroutine and it's still fading in, so it's gonna return null, not do anything. Yeah, this help. Is this... Okay, what is this sleep timeout? I never actually used sleep on this project at all. What's a standard call for sleep? That's a dumb question, but I don't know. Oops. Or is there a wait sleep function exists? However, you can't choose I know that, but wait 4 seconds. The coroutine. There's no like simple sleep. Let that sleep. Looks like it's all wait for a second thing. Spends coroutine execution. Yeah, so it's only for coroutines. Yeah, it should. do it here then. But fade in is not in the coroutine. What I can do is probably just call it's a simple coroutine, I guess, then. Whoa, wow, that's pretty fast, okay. Oh, we got an N. Enumerator. Then I guess I'll just call routine, wait for seconds. 2 seconds. So fade out, wait for 2 seconds, and then start. Okay, well, let's see. Kind of stupid that I have to go all the way here. I should probably change that. It doesn't work. It does not work. Why does it not work? Did I plug that in already? I thought I didn't plug this in for this transition. I don't know what is going on. I am lost. Why is the... I'm missing something. So it is calling this coroutine to start fade in, but the fade out should have happened already. And I'm supposed to be seeing a full gray image, or a gray blue image at this point. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, wait a second. I think I'm actually not waiting, because after you call this, you're gonna do this, right? So that's wrong. So I shouldn't be doing it like that. Am I misunderstanding how this? We call that coroutine. It's just gonna continue on, right? That happens on another task. So all the rest of the stuff will happen. So if I think it like that here, what if I just do this? It doesn't make sense to do it right here, but what if I do this? So it'll wait for 2 seconds and then do this fade in. Let's see. Still doesn't work. Oh wait, something broke. But it was happening. Something was happening. But I think I broke something by doing it this way. It wasn't responding to my controls. Well, now it's working. But the yellow is gone. Yellow's there now. Now it's broken. Oh wait, it's working now again. What the fuck? And now I can't transition. I broke it all by doing that. But I did see the fade. I did see the fade. So I think the doing the proper fade in and out, but yeah. But like maybe it's too short and the transition, the camera moving is messing it up. Let me just get rid of all this coroutine stuff. What if I make the speed super slow? It's way too slow. But let's see. That one didn't let me budge. That didn't budge either. Not doing anything for me. Oops, wrong folder. How come that doesn't... Oh, wait. I know why. Changing this doesn't work. I need to... change it here. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing. I always forget that once I make this serializable, it goes off of here. Not through this stupid script. Wrong scene. Can kind of see something happening, but it's like it doesn't do it on this scene. It's like it waits a second. So there's some ordering issue here. Like I can see the fade on the camera when it moves. But it should be happening right now before moving. Okay. What is happening? What do I need to do? So let me just change this back to 1. So I call this the moment I hit interact. Right here. We're going to scene controller, swap the scene please. Set this to true, start the coroutine. Is right here. The controls are deactivated. And we're starting to fade, but this doesn't show on the let's see the hierarchy here. Okay, I know. So let's go to this prototype level. At this point, we also have persistent, right? Okay, let me do that. This is how it looks right now before I hit transition. What's happening here is I do call on here the scene transition controller. Right? So, oops. What did I do? So on the scene controller, where's scene controller attached to? I think it's the manager. So I say start fade in. Sorry, fade out. Then is it the look like a layer problem? Positioning of this panel? Yeah, what? I think this is the issue here. This was supposed to be like 5, I think. It has to be in front of the camera. Rest of the level is 1. Layer is on layer, or sorry, Z position 0. So where was this again? At -5. Higher number is going farther away, right? No, sorry, I mean negative is out of the screen is positive, I think. So, and 0. Wait, is out of the screen negative? Fuck, I don't remember. My brain is very fried. Well, let's try it. Fuck it. With the change of this layer. There it is. That was what it was. Okay, I can see the fade now. And then the transition is the it's the camera changing. Okay. All right. One thing I want to do real quick. Where's my camera set up? Main camera. I just do same color as the well, let's just set it to black or gray for now. Okay. So that's the camera color that was jarring. But I also don't like this empty space between the scene. I wonder if I can do something about that now. I'm gonna load in the other level here. This position, maybe I'll just put them together. How about that? Why is it not working? Is it because I'm on level 1? This level that I've seen. Huh? Oh, I'm stupid. And then, how easily can I move everything? Or save all of these. Will this work? Only back. I want to select all of them. Oh, this works. Okay, cool. Happy. Will this work? It's gonna overlap it like this. This deactive scene again. Unload this one. And play. I'll fix that enemy just like jumping away from us. So it doesn't matter how far these are away, you still have that scene transition camera space. That's fine. So let's just make that transition back to 5. I can make do with that. I can deal with it later. Also, I won't only want to do this for like a portal change, but I want to do continuous load and unload scenes. So here I will do speed be 5. Okay. Better. Okay. So now I want this to happen when you walk into it instead of having to press interact. Just for science. Okay. Also, that doesn't happen. Okay. All right. Let's see. Check mark wise, scene transition fading out and doesn't. That one's checked. That one's complete. Here. Thing I want to try is make a different version of that. So I think it's get rid of all the enemies because that's not what I'm dealing with currently. Door interaction. This interact is where we are doing the swap scene from door. But say for example, I need to move the player away. Since this is a base class, I need to override these trigger enter 2Ds. So let's do that and not do it like that. Not suitable to be override. Okay, that's fine. What I can do is I can move these to the actual interaction point. And This can be done on door trigger interaction. Right, so this can handle that, and base class will stay empty. That. Now I'll create another version of door interaction. So in the script, interactions, new script, door auto trigger interaction. So in this class, very similar to this one. Maybe this should be a subclass of door trigger interaction too, instead of interaction based, because I need this spawn point stuff too. Then I need to do some things differently here. So it's gonna be protected. Override. Or not override. Oh, that's why. It's supposed to be virtual. I'm dumb. So I could have had it all done here. Should I do that actually? Let's sync. Yeah, because a lot of this interact pressed and stuff like that was supposed to be in the base class. So undo those. And let's undo some of the other ones here. This one's supposed to those. Let's undo all of this. Yes. Base had those. Okay. So back to where it was. So this needs to be override, so it's gonna be protected, virtual, not override. Same thing. Alright. And this update also needs to be protected, virtual. Interact is fine. That's fine. That's done. Okay. Door interaction can stay the same. Now you go do this instead. Nope, I still need to come from this one. Then, let's see. Public, override interact. I'm not gonna do base interact. Instead, it'll be scene controller, swap. Scene to into load. Well, actually, I still need to do the same thing. What the fuck? Oh, that stays the same. Okay, what needs to change? The book. Is it the update? Okay, so in here, can interact is true, so I'll do interact. Okay, and that interact is happening here, which seems the stuff. All this stuff is the same, so I think that's all I need, really. Because I just don't need to press a freaking button to do it. These are private, so I can't do that. It needs to be protected. Same thing here. Public is fine. Okay. What's gonna happen right now as it is, it's gonna just infinitely move back and forth. I'm sure that's how it's gonna go. And I can check that by going to my prefab. For the scene change rectangle, and instead of door trigger interaction, I'm gonna add door auto trigger interaction. Right, save that. Then what happens is all the other ones I need to update the tagging. Let's load in the other level here too. Let's go to scene transition points here. Scene point 1. You are a spawn point 1. Scene to load is level 1-1. You're spawn door 1, and we're going to spawn door 1, or the other way around, but get the point. And then on scene 1-1, first one, this is spawn point 1. You're going to level level 1. You're going to the door 1, and you are currently door 1. And then on the other, this guy, you're also going to level 1. You're going to level spawn door 1, and you are labeled door 2. Okay. More than one global light. I know. So that's saved. Let's delete or remove the scene. Play. So I expect to be infinite triggering because I'm not disabling that. Oh. I bet you at this point it's doing this infinitely. Let's attach. And I'm going to, yeah, it's interacting every time. So it's trying to go back and forth, which is what I expected. So what I have to do here is change the things around. I need to be able to move the player away from the door. So the thing I'm gonna do is actually update these. Override those methods so I can actually do different behavior. So on collision enter 2D, we're gonna interact, but we need to like disable collision. I could change the, no, there's a scene from the door. Is doing all these fade out and fade in. Right? Yeah, fade out and then once scene loaded it's gonna fade in. So the way I need to do is that should stay. Transitioning. Initially it's gonna be false, and the moment we enter 2D, transitioning is true. Right. If it's not transitioning first, then you set it to true and do all this stuff. Right? So only on the first entering. No, this won't work because this is gonna do it on the source. Then upon opening another scene, it's gonna also be false. This. Right. If I make that a static, public static bool, then all of them will share, right? So maybe I should do it. But then this is gonna be set to false on every object start, which I don't think that's what I want. So you start with false. I don't know how this is gonna go, but so on enter trigger to that one, if as we're currently transitioning, we're not gonna do anything. Let's enter and then otherwise, if we're entering the trigger, but if we're currently not transitioning, we should set the can interact to false. Yeah. Okay. So while you're in the trigger of the new door, we're not gonna allow transition. And then once you move out, so you do the opposite. If we're transitioning, then we'll do that. But the player is in there, set it to false. Actually, that doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter. You're walking out of it. Yeah. So I don't need to do this. The only thing I need to do is set the transition to false. I believe that's all I need to do. Let's test it. Didn't work. I believe we're still in the interact state. Yeah. See, what did I do wrong? So it's never going away from this, right? Yeah. Okay, I need to think a little bit more. Walk through this logic. I even need can interact? I might not even need can interact, because that's serving as the same purpose of the transitioning in this case. Hold on, also I needed everything to be on. This way, because I only want to do it on the player object. If we're not transitioning, we interact. this will have it. We're not using it, so that's fine. Oops, sorry. Bonk. Let's try to walk through this again. So if on the scene 1 door it's triggered and we're not transitioning currently, we'll set it to true. So this might not actually trigger. What I can do is call interact here to do it instantly. Update is doing here, so I need to actually do nothing on this. Oops, sorry, another mic bonk. Noob streamer. Okay, so then we interact, we go scene transitioning at this point. So I wonder if this gets called on the original scene. I believe it happens. Yeah, maybe that's an issue. Yeah, so this gets set to false, so you're still gonna end up doing it when you move into the next one. Damn, it's a tough challenge. What I could do is I can try and see if this gets called. Man, it takes forever. Come on. Hello? Thank you. Does get called, huh? Do we currently have a scene? So this is a persistent scene. What is scene management's active scene right now? Called by scene change rect. So at this point, current scene is build index 2, which is level 1. Okay, so level 1 still exists at this point, which means I could check. Could check the scene, and if it's a current scene, Don't do this. I might be able to do that somehow. So let's see. If not, hold on. This dot game object dot scene. Where scene controller has the reference to those scenes. Oh, it's a private. Well, I don't know. Actually, at this point, it's probably changed because you already called interact, and the scene has changed. Maybe I make the scene a public get and set, or private set and get. Get private set. Then rename this to current scene. And you only do this if your current scene and your exiting scene is the same. Equals scene controller dot instance current scene. If that's true, then you're gonna set this to false. Oops. Try again. Compile error. Something is expected on line 20. Line 20. On scene controller. Oh, here. Oh. Did it? Oh, here. Bye, enemy. Oh, I see me in a new scene. But the fade out has not happened. Or fade in hasn't happened. Control is not. Why is that the case? So we're still in this right here on trigger enter 2D, right? So this doesn't do anything once you load in. One thing I want to look at here is this. How did this one do? because this was checking for if the interact was pressed, alright. It wasn't doing anything. So at this point, what is my transitioning variable? It's true. We're still transitioning. Update's running. So this door's not doing anything at this point. Something else is wrong. Swap scene front door is already in work. Fade out has happened, now it's not fading in. On scene loaded has happened. We found the spawn point because I see the character. And the camera has moved. The current scene has changed. So maybe this is not happening. This is not doing anything at this point. The fade in is not happening because fade transition controller has started doing this. It's stuck here somewhere. So it's doing this update, and I think it's in this loop. Yeah, it's in this loop. Fade out color alpha is currently 1.66. Blah blah blah. So it's still going into here. Comes 9.7. Oh. Just staying at 9.73. Going 9.73 all the time. Yeah, if I put it there and I continue. Staying at 9.73. Why is that? Why is this fade out color, start color change? Something else is setting the back up. Oh. Somehow we're still calling this fade out then change scene. Why? It thinks it's still fading out. Coroutines are locked in position. Camera has moved to the bounds. I step out. Shift F11. Oh, now where am I? It's just running. No? Oh, okay. Input controller, fixed update. Now we're back here. Somehow it's calling fading out too. I think that's why. Fading out is true, fading in is true. Oh, okay. Stuck in that state. It's because I think interact has been called in both. Somehow. Let's see. From the other side, what happened is I think this transitioning starts out on the other scene still as false and goes into here. I think that's what I can think of happening. Even though it's static, it's I have but that has to be done in not there, but somewhere else. Thinking maybe in scene controller. Yeah. Let's try that. Stop. And what I have to do is probably put in here. Let's put a note there so I like know later. Currently only handled by trigger interaction. Needed, but I don't need this for anything else. Set this to false. Not. I can get rid of this. Okay, and then so here scene controller instance stop positioning. Did I misspell it? Oh, scene. And you set it to true on the other side. feel like this is it. This is it. Because on the other trigger, once it happens, it's been set to true by the other door. So it won't run into this. It won't call another interact. Which means that won't happen. Exit. If we're the same scene, then you can set it back. Okay, let's try it. Ooh. Sorry about that. Oh, it's still doing it. Still stuck in the transition. So that wasn't enough. So if we go back, attach. So we're hitting both fading out and fading in. What the fuck? So it's just stuck in forever, just kind of doing back and forth, back and forth. So we're stuck. So I feel like let's see. I might need to do a conditional breakpoint here. Game object that scene. Scene controller. Current scene. Add stop and start over. Okay. At this point, it'll hit twice, but we can see what the value is. First one, I don't care. Right, so that's fine. And it hits again on the second one. Interesting. So first one did not get to set that to true before this triggered. Oh, wait. Yeah, it goes back. Ah. Somehow it came back. That's super bad. Super bad. I need to do another checks at some point. So this is a first door. This game object scene is the level 1. Goes in. Transitioning is false. We set it to true. Oh, you know what? I feel like this might be hitting it too, that's why. You interact. And on the old scene. So currently these two are equal still. In the previous scenes, current scene is also level 1. Yeah, because it still hasn't transitioned yet. What I can do is, instead of having it that check, I can do, are we transitioning? If we're not transitioning, we can set it to false. So yeah, let's try. We're getting there, piece by piece. But this is also, I feel like it's gonna stuck forever because I don't, now I'm on the other end, it doesn't, I'm not able to do stuff. Oops, sorry, my fault. So what this is, on the first level, it'll not unset it. I need another, like, another variable. What can I do with that? How do I check it? I think this will guarantee that it works on the first transition, but the follow-up is not going to work because, oh, I need to show you the code. This. So the follow-up is because once I walk off, because we're still transitioning, it's gonna set it to I mean, that's gonna be still true, so it won't actually get to this line on the new scene, even if I'm walking off. This is where I can have its own value. I mean, let's test it since we're here anyway. But I know what the behavior is gonna be. I believe I'm pretty much 100% sure about this. This will work. It's no longer going back. Yep. This one won't work. Exactly as I expected. So the door itself needs to also have some kind of variable, I believe. So here, yeah, I have a private variable. What am I doing, man? Has interacted. Okay. But I feel like this is gonna be another same hole that I'm not gonna get out of. because I don't want the first door to set this to false. It needs to like switch back and forth. This is where I'm having trouble. If you think about it on the first door, I think all I need to do on the exit, I can say now has interacted. But here, if I check has not interacted, then it's like same thing over again. It'll set it to be on.
Find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
This is a weird ass problem. That extra variable's not gonna work. Because what this is doing is it's just delaying the inevitable. Well, actually, that might not be the case because once the scene gets unloaded, we'll come back with this, right? Actually, I might be on something here, so it'd be enable that's interacted as false. Trigger exit has finished interacted. True. So that means actually, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So what am I gonna do here? it's not work shit. Like, this will never be true. Like, cause I'm planning to do, say, condition say interact. How does this work? Let's see. If currently the scene is not in transition, I'm gonna say we have interacted it. Right. So we're gonna say interacted true. So when we exit that first door, since we have interacted it, you're not gonna set it to false. We're gonna set it to true afterwards. This might not matter anyway, because this gets reset upon enabling it. On the other door, you start out as a false, right? And upon loading in, currently it's transitioning, so it won't do this. So this becomes false. And this should be OR. So currently it seems transitioning, so first one's not gonna hit, but the second one will hit. Set it to false. Yeah, I think this will work, but let's see how this works on returning back to the door. So on that second door, that has interacted will become true. So none of this will work. I think this will not matter, but I think this works. Just do else. Let's try it. Hey. Okay. Yes. Pure ecstasy. This works. This works. I had my little bit of doubts, but smooth transition. See, like, so if I like do this here, it's not gonna work. You have to walk off and then come back. Yay, I fixed it. Yeah. Okay, so now we have both types of things to work with. Just to test out the fact that we can do it. With both types of doors. Let's try make this door a different type. Right? That way we know we can do an interact. I'm so happy. At least I did something today. Whee! That's so cool. I love it. Bug free. I like it. Okay, so stop playing with it. Actually, make this work. I think I should rename this variable because it's kind of misleading. No way. I need a descriptive name for this. What I mean to say is the player deliberately interacted with it, because once you first load into the scene and you're in the collider, that's not deliberate. I could say collision from transition, probably. That would make more sense. So if you're coming in from, well, no, not collision from, it's the opposite of collision from transition. So interaction intended or something like that, right? Or intended interaction. Yeah. Let's rename that to actually, I might just invert the meaning of it. I think so. So this is interaction from transition. So this becomes false true here because this is not transitioning, so you're so in this one from your interaction happened from transition, then what upon walking off set it to false. Let's rename it yet again. Collided from transition? Maybe? I think that's better. Hey Pardesi, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. I didn't realize there was a spam thingies. Okay, so I deal with that. Okay. Oops. What was I saying? Collided from transition. So I think that's the way to go. So here. Okay. I just inverted the meaning of the variable. So I think it should still work. Let's see. So we're in level 1. Okay. Going back. Yes. Smooth. Okay. And then so yeah, my plan, I need to change the other door to be a different type, like explicit. Oops, wrong way. This one goes back to that. Okay, cool. So let me quickly change, do all these various things so I can save that as it is. On the scene level, put that in and make this door to be a different type. Oh, no, I can keep that and let's do a different door. Let's make it different color so I know what to do. What I will do here is then prefabs. Let's rename this one to scene change auto. Yeah, it should all. The only thing is on the actual levels it doesn't change the names. So I wouldn't do that now. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. Fine. I can rename that later, but what I will do here is do that. And this one's gonna be that original, what I intended. Then in here, instead of door auto interaction, it'll be door trigger action. I can remove this component here. Save that, and then on the auto, I can remove the manual version. So we have the prefab set for those. So let's just double check the scenes are still connected. Cool. Let's do a door level 1-1 with the manual version. Where should I put it? Just for fun. I want to put it like somewhere here. Okay. And this guy, scene to load. Where should I put this? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna. First of all, you're door 3. Let's go to door 2 of this scene. Oh wait, where is my? Oh, that you should be over here. And should have this level's 0.2 or from 3. Then let's go back to the rec 2. You should go, instead from level, going to level 1, just stay on this level. And you go to the 3. Yeah, okay. Let me unload this level so we can properly test it. Play. Alright, see. That one I need to actually touch. Right? Okay, that works. On this, wrong way. You will just automatically go to the other. Yeah. Touching this doesn't do anything. You have to actually interact. Oh, no. Where am I? I see myself falling through over there. I can see a little pointy head. Okay, so I think it's because the collision for this door is not properly set. This. Alright, and then actually I want to change the color of this one. Prefab. This one will be yellow. Save that. Then the scene, it's changed. Oh, I got unload. Let's save all. The scene, play. Bye, enemy. Smooth. Keep going the wrong way. I made this, but I just like threw it all together randomly, so okay, going there. Perfect. Oh yeah, I need a block, so it works, but since I walked off of this, wait, what is that? Oh, I accidentally pressed that on. Oh, I think I put the other one in the wrong place. Before I mess this up, let's load back the other scene. I think this is part of so if I hide the tile map, oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah, cause yeah, this was the thing that I drew. I need it to be part of the train here. Then I draw this. That's why I wasn't loading in. This project over here. That. And test again. That works. That works. Very happy with this. Now to get back to the first floor, my side to get back to my first level. Oh wait, what happened there? Why didn't it work? You see that it's a little weird over there at the time? What happened there? Gotta test it again. Maybe did I like dash and somehow miss the trigger? Weird. Oh, I think I know why. If you're transitioning within the same scene, that is not getting unset. I think that's what it was. So that door should only be used to actually go to the different scene. I believe that's what's happening. I can debug that to make sure that's the case. It might be something different. Maybe I messed up. Over there. I can't get in this way. I made this level like shit, man. Through here? Yeah, okay. So that gets there. Yeah. Now it's stuck. Okay. New problem encountered. I think it's the matter of this working with the other door. This guy. Something is happening here. So what's happening here is I think this just needs to be handled everywhere. I think that's what the issue is. So base class does it, but it doesn't have all these things happening. But this base class is just interactable, which this collision doesn't have to change, because it's just saying you can interact with it. Which that still needs to happen. I think on the doors itself, it needs additional things to make this seamless with everything. So in this case, I'll do an override again for these. Oops, what am I doing here? Let's think about this carefully, but I think all I need to do is copy this. So interact is true, that's fine. The only thing is that interact happens right here, which is called by this update. Once it's pressed, you're interacting. Some of these things needs to happen inside on this collisions. Let's see. Okay, so on this interactable door, if you walked in front of it, turn, that's fine. I need this collided from transaction to happen. Here. Well, let's see. What if I do it now? Here, let's just do so I actually need this back here too. I will make that common later, but for now. That's false, because we haven't actually interacted yet. Actually, I probably need all of this. Currently, scene transitioning is false when you first walk into it. Do I even need to do all these complicated things? When you press to interact, this game objects collided from interaction is false. I think maybe I'm gonna do it here. You explicitly direct it. That means on the trigger exit, when you exit out of that door from the transition, you need to check if would also need to say you're transitioning, right? So scene controller, oops. Scene transitioning is true, and here, so on the exit, we're not. We're not transitioning, which means so that gets set to false. Let's put this as a test also. So once you exit, you're transitioning, so you're not going to set this to false on the first door when you interact. Once you, on the new scene, once you come into the door, to the door, which is this guy. You can say collided from interaction transition is false because you. Oh no, that's true. If you I don't think I need to do all this, but maybe I do. So once you first walk on from like level 1, we're not transitioning yet. So this is false. But the moment you press interact to interact, then you're gonna say transitioning is true. And this is gonna prevent that from running. On the exit to setting to false. So it's currently transitioning, and even if you go to the other door, that works. And then I think this might do it. Let's see. Okay. Goes there. This is fine. That one's fine. So at this state, we walk off of the trigger. That means scene transition is now false, so I can go. Okay, cool. So I think that bug is fixed. Now, what I want to test now is just go through this door multiple times. Where is the door? Up here? Yeah. think it's fixed. Yeah. Cool. One thing I should do is test adding another one on the other side. Just go crazy. It's like big test to do, you know? So let's add one over here. Should be easy because it's a prefab now. And on level 1, the negative scene. And let's just put a door right here. Right, so there is that. And let's say this goes to another scene door in the other scene. So this is door 2 of this scene. We'll go to door 4 of the level 1-1. Make another level and set another door up here. Because here. You are door 4 in this scene. You'll go to door 2 of the. I'm supposed to be down here, but. Go to level 1, door 2. Okay. That's all I need to do. Save. Go to the scene. Then an active scene. Play. Cool. That works. Something weird is happening. Why does the character feels kind of weird? No, never mind. Go to this door, yeah. That works. I'm so happy that this is working. With this complete, I can actually like make separate levels. This goes down here, this goes back there. Let's go back up. Oh, this one's hard. Not really. Just didn't press. If I spam it, I still. Actually, I want to test something up there. I just go. Yeah, I can just. I don't even need to hit the stick here. That's cool. Cool, works. Very happy. Ooh, that was a speed boost on the ledge. How did I do that? You need to like clip the edge there. I think that's how I got it. Somewhat, but I'm back home, yay! Oh. Yay, did it! I can go to sleep today. I'm very happy with that. So the transition done. It's only one item out of the things I wanted to do today. Oh, I did another one actually. The other one was this another version of the door that just transitioned automatically when you touch it.
It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in 3
Okay. I did 2 out of the 6 I wanted to do.
I know my limits. You can break me down, but
Well, one thing maybe I should try, would be quick to do, is spawning the enemy. Let's, yeah. Again, actually I'm gonna commit this first before I mess this up trying other things. Yeah. Quickly do that. I gotta share that with my friends. status. I didn't change that many files today. You know, not too many. Yeah. It's pretty. I was kind of dreading today because I didn't think I could fix it in time, but very happy. That's a prefab for the got updated. Camera level 1 updated. The new script was added. Updated the one door conversion door. Actually, can I clean up some of these? Yes, I can. But this cannot have it. I'll need it up here. I don't need this test comment. To comment on this one because this is back transition. Okay, so I think I'm satisfied there. What about the base class? Thing to clean up here. Make sure this still works though. I think I'm going the wrong way. There it is. There. Perfect. Okay. Still works. Good to go. Save. I'm just double checking if I need to commit all of them. Good to go. Interaction base is good. Scene controller. Does need all of them, right? So scene controller says needed by door to trigger interaction. But I think conditioning is also done on door interaction. Yes. So by door. I'm satisfied with that. Transition controller, what did I change there? Change the currency so you can see. Actually, I don't need that to change. This one. So I think I changed what? This to referencer from outside, but everything is done inside of scene controller. Yeah, so this can go back to being a private variable. Scene stays the same. Let's rename this to be underscore current. Oops. And just do this, that. That's all I need to do. Transition controller is back to 5. Do I need collections? I think I do. Why did I need this earlier? I think now I'm ready to commit just final send check. Okay, seems like it works. So the prefabs were those change auto rect and door trigger interactions all need to be added. So that's one change. Next one is auto point. I think those are it. Okay. Next is enemy spawn. One. Let's go to the scene. I wonder if there's an easy way to focus. So we don't want to. So these are prefabs. The enemies are prefabs, so I can just spawn them as individual points. So I could do a the object sprite. Let's do a triangle or square. It's fine. Enemy spawn point. Do is make that into a prefab. here, let's change the red. Somewhat transparent. Make the scale 3. Then we need to add a do I need to add any colliders? I don't think so. Maybe. No, I could just do a transform position and put it there.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice.
That's a default.
I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.
I think I do need a script.
Been counting days to get away, to see you
So that I can
again. Been fighting ways to
so I can drag in like the enemies to spawn at that point. So let's do that. Oops. Enemy. Thanks for loading that up. You get the script in there. On here, I would need serialized field, game object, private game object, enemy prefab. I could load I'll probably do on-scene load to load it in, right? So in this case, how did I do it? I think I did this, right? So I need scene management for this. That's here. Yeah, I need scene manager for this for sure. That, and then I need a reference to Mike's. Well, actually, this just gets loaded, right? So on enable probably will be enough. But what I need to do here is I need to instantiate it and hide it. We prefab the position. now not active. And then on enable. Wow. Did you hear what I was trying to say? It's like you need to do scene loaded, but I don't think I need to actually. Because you just get loaded in. So what I will just do here is instead of doing that, true. See, well, it's not gonna be set active. Well, I mean, you can set active to false, but I think I need to destroy the prefab. Does this one when does the awake run? When script instance is being loaded. No, that's fine. Is there functions called like undestroyed? Oh, it does. Also call when one of your will be destroyed. There, okay. I think that's all I need to do, but that might not be needed, but I'll just keep it there. I don't think I need any starter update. I could just set it to true, to be honest. No, I'll just do it on start that way.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
That might be enough for it. Let's try putting that into the scene. Let's see. So prefab created. Now let's go to the scene and add that in here. C1 already, so skip that.
safe and sound.
And then prefab. Bad wizard. So tracer guy needs to be also its own prefab actually, because this one has different behavior. Right, so this one, do I have a separate prefabs for the enemy somewhere? Maybe that's happening. Overrides. These are overrides. I think I need this to be a prefab. Would you like to create a new original prefab or a variant from the existing prefab? Can you do a variant? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. I don't know how much headache it's gonna give me later, but I'll do that for now. And so that one, so first this spawn point. Actually make this darker. 100. Back here. Just make sure that actually changes this. Yep. Actually make this 80. Now I can drag in the bad wizard. Let's make this into separate prefab too. So we keep the original bad wizard, but this variant I can. I drag this into a spawn point. That, and I can actually disable these. Actually, I need to see where you are. Here. That should do. And on here, I want the tracer variant on here. And you can get this in there. I want to say that's it. Let's try. Oh, I didn't save. It didn't actually get created, or Z position 0, but these positions are, what are these positions? It's also 0. What happened there? Missing object reference. Well, you should not destroy. Excuse me. Oops. It still flies out. What the heck? Wow. Yeah, still doing it. Something else is going on. I mean, I think the spawn point is probably the best good practice to do instead of saving, and I can change when it spawns. But man, it's hilarious. First of all, put a breakpoint there. State. Collision enter 2D. Your target is existed. Collision game object. What are you colliding with? Let's see. Okay. Hero status is true. Ooh, okay. So it's colliding with terrain. Island map. Don't do anything. Multiple collision checks are happening. I'll be going into new state, which is chase. State. That happened. Now you're moving direction. Target positions, 13, transfer. Okay, I see the enemy. So enemy got spawned in. And its physics update.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay.
Direction is 1, movement speed is 2.5.
We are
Velocity Y.
for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
It's already going up for some reason.
Yes, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow, mysterious.
Now velocity is
The part you always show.
right and negative point. Okay. Now we're trying to move the enemy.
Take it slow.
Oh yeah, it's so skittish. Oh yeah, I gotta give him food. BRB. Doing a headbutt on a freaking water feeder.
Take it slow.
Yeah, I think it rained a little bit earlier. Yeah, try. Yeah, give us a little bit. I see a big pea drizzle. Feeling sick? Uh-oh.
I got a sore throat the last day.
Oh, like help you go to sleep. Hey, I think it was Sparky. He's like a Bob. It was... Sparky. Hunter, eat your food. You're not sick. Oh no. Oh, you licked it all over. You didn't even eat it. He's running. Hold on. He dripped a whole bunch. Sparky, you have to do that. Okay. Where was I? Oh, trying to debug this enemy flying off. So velocity is supposed to be going down. I actually have to see what's happening visually. I didn't mean to do there's a lot of steps I need to go through. Yeah, see, this guy's going up. Why? Your velocity was supposed to go down. That's so weird. So if I look at it here, actually I need to step out of this one. Velocity X direction is 2.5. Y is currently 0, and with this one velocity Y is negative 0.33. But when I move it, it just keeps shooting up. I'm assuming it's interacting with Collider somehow. What is happening? It's gone. It shot up. I might deal with this later, dude. This is. I thought it was gonna be fixed by spawning it in later. Oh, one thing I could do. Stop this. The thing is, this guy shoots up here, outside the bounds of the map. But I want to try and set the position of it to that point. I need a reference to its own spawn point, which I could do by let me drag this off. So in here, when you instantiate it, let's do fab.set spawn point to this. In that case, the enemy will have the reference to this. And where is enemy script? Did I close it? On it needs to have its own spawn point variable. I'm not sure if I can do it here, but as a last try. Then on the create a spawn in public void set spawn point. The reference to that, the spawn point is this, and then set this dot transform dot position equals spawn point dot transform dot position. Here complaining because it's not a enemy type. Okay, so maybe let's do that in I should probably do it on scene load, really. But for now, let's try it on here. Well, already not null at this point, so let's just do as enemy. Can't I do it that way? I cannot convert that to enemy. Yeah, reference conversion, pause conversion. Okay. How do I do? Because I instantiate it. I do it here as. Okay, I think I need to do this as an enemy. I can do it as enemy. Does that work? But now then I can't do set actives. So I can't do it. So maybe oh, I should probably do this is very hacky, but I just want to get this done. I'll do get component enemy, yeah. And if that is not null, then oops, the packages. Okay, so that would set it to that position. Kind of doing it double times, so I don't think it might work. Might break. We'll see. If this doesn't work, then we'll resume tomorrow. I still did like 2 out of 6 things today. I was very ambitious on the planning, so save this. Will it disappear? Yep, it still does it. I'm gonna take a video of this and send it to my friends because it's funny. Clip. Doesn't work. I need to stop first. Start. I'll trim that later. But let's see. I want to show off what I have so far before I log off. Documentation. Let's Stop this. I don't care about those enemies yet. Load up my original scene of oh. Shoot. Okay, never mind. So this is fine. My controller. Play. Goes in here. Enemy's gone. It's fine. Oh, hey, you're still here. How are you still here? You're stuck in the ground though. This guy somewhat worked. Are you shooting stuff on me? His projectiles are stuck on the ground too. You can see it trying to come out. Anyway. Legends rendition. Oops. Go to the next door. Forgot where it was. It's over here. Door that goes here. Interact in this one, that would take me there. Go back. There's more door at the top that will take me back. Oh. Like this. Right, come back here. Did I just see a enemy as I was transitioning back? You're still here, but I feel like I saw one. Where is it? Okay, let's check on scene view. Oh, he's up here. See, he gets shot up to this bound. And this guy is stuck here because usually he falls through to the ground all the way to the bottom. That's super weird. Yeah, take me back there. So main goal today was doing the scene changes, all done, which I'm glad it's done. Didn't feel like it was gonna be this easy, but it did work, so I'm not complaining. Yeah. It's fun playing around this random level that I make very quickly. Love the tile map for that. It's like you just sketch something and it's there. It just works. Yep. Whee. Alright, so it's 1 o'clock already. I'm gonna call it there. I don't think I'm gonna commit this change because it's still broken. I don't think I did much. I might have made it more messy. Unless I change anything that I needed. Oh, spawn points. I did spawn points. It's not clean yet, so I'm just gonna keep it as is and fix it. These variants and stuff is... yeah. Okay. Later. Yep. Tomorrow, I think I'll still do some stuff, but I feel like I'm getting sick. Not good. My throat's kind of sore today, so depending on how I feel, I'll come on and oops, sorry, my funk. Same time tomorrow, 9:30. If not, then I'll still try to come back on Saturday.